Hey, what's up everybody? How you guys doing? We've got Artemis here, who I haven't played in a long time, up against Medusa. Usually I'd say it's silly to go Transcendence build on her, but in this kind of matchup we're going to be really pressured by Medusa, so I think it's the right pickup here. We have to be able to contend with her in the early game, and going Devo as we just get walked all over for too long. So hopefully this can work out. I loved going Golden Blade or Golden Bow back in the day on Artemis. I wish you could still go it, but it's melee only now. It was so good. She was like borderline OP. Alright, she was very good at least. Ow. Ow. So yeah, Medusa is just a much better god than Artemis overall, but maybe we get some lucky crits. Wait, does she even have crit anymore? No, she doesn't. Okay, they changed that. So what does she do now? She does more damage to crowd-controlled targets, it looks like. I think it said. And crowd control, yeah. I don't even remember them doing that, so that was either ECT erasing that or me just completely forgetting. Oh, this is I'm in queue. Sorry about that. Whoops. Wow, she did that so quickly. I like to do that just for Rob sometimes. He gets so mad. Whoa. Just swing and a miss, buddy boy. Yeah, it'll be really hard to avoid her ultimate, too. You know, I can bore through the bore through the slow by cleansing it with my CC immunity or just, you know, immuning it. But I don't have an escape otherwise. So running away from her would be really hard. Like if she dashed at me right now, she would have a potential kill if she hit all her shit afterward. Luckily he's giving us a little bit more respect, which he really doesn't need to be giving us. Maybe I should have went 3 mana pots on her here, just realizing that she consumes a lot of mana, this character in general. So yeah, I definitely miss those days of old Artemis though, because she's one of my favorite gods. I really do love her, but I hate gods that can't clear well. It just bores me so much because I don't get to play my like really aggro game then. You have to play for the late game then, and you know, it's just not what I'm about. But hopefully we can find some openings here and get a more exciting game going. Her passive doesn't benefit her as much in Duel. It's actually all crowd control though, so at least there's that. Because it's definitely really beneficial for Conquest to have that. Because anytime like a Guardian jumps in, like a Gebolt or something, you're going to get increased damage on your abilities and your autos with Artemis, but you're missing out on, you know, that additional CC in Duel. In 1v1 environment, you're only able to rely on your own, so.
Your middle tower is under
At least it does apply on your slow, though. It's not just hard CC, so that does work out. Yeah, she'd be wise to just keep trying to power down the tower here and keep up the aggro game. We want to make ourselves as small as possible and just not challenge her all throughout this early, up until the mid. Which, like I said, can be very boring. If you guys missed the video, that my Twitter is back. My Twitter is back. We got it back finally. It got banned because some assholes were like targeting me and harassing me, and eventually found like a tweet where I replied to a friend of mine saying "die" as a joke, and Nass reported it, and they banned it, Twitter, because they have a really silly system. Sometimes just ban shit. So yeah, it's back now because I was able to show how horrible those people were and how badly I was being targeted, and also the petition that we sent around. So thank you guys so much for that, because that definitely did help. Holy crap.
I've got to be more careful.
Shit. So close. I feel like my 3 will kill her here, but... Oh, that just missed me. This is thin ice for both of us.
First.
Hey! He did not account for me speeding up there with the 2, and we were able to clinch it out. Goddamn. Alright. That's a good start. Now we'll be able to fight a lot more. Alright, so we'll go into Warrior Tabby with attack speed boots. She really overcaps with her 2 a lot. So Devos are really good on her because her auto attack game is magnificent. Any ADC that thrives on an auto attack game, and is much more auto attack based than ability based, will really shine with Devos. But if you can't get it going reliably, then you shouldn't force it. Characters like Artemis really won't be able to stand a chance if they try to go for Devos. I'm pretty convinced at this point. So we might as well just go to Transcendence. That's what gave us a fighting chance here. It made our 3 hit really hard, so we were able to get enough poke damage to make that kill happen. Wow, we're hitting hard. Oh my god. That was so fucking cool. Oh, no. Completely unintentional, but wow. Lucky day. Let's admit that was a good trap in the first place, though, right on the corner there. Like, it even blends in with the grass. How was she to see it? It was impossible. Practically impossible.
Smart.
Alright. 2 million IQ. Trap. See, my 3 is really swinging right now. Unfortunately, we couldn't hit her with the ult. It's pretty hard to confirm the ult on Medusa because she can just CC immune it with her own ult, or she can just dash away. We're kind of just beating her in the auto attack game in general here. Ooh, close. Yeah, when it comes to trades, we're just straight up out trading. She really should not stay here.
That's a killing
spree,
folks.
It's weird. I had really weird games with this guy, Freddie Cullen. I think he's in Masters, but like I've yet to have a game where he's really challenged me much. I think I don't know if he's just had some rough encounters or what, but there's definitely all different degrees of Masters players too. But Freddie plays a lot of different gods too, which I respect, It's not just playing OP stuff that got him there. Maybe he's not Masters, maybe he's in Diamond, I don't know. But, yeah. It's definitely true that throughout Masters, there is a very...
That should keep unwanted advancements at bay.
A very large scale that players fall between. But I think right now that the current Grandmasters are actually very strong.
Your middle tower
I think we haven't had this many very strong players in a while. Even in Season 2, there was mostly like 10 of us, and now there's like a good, I'd say like 30. Some of them like just spam OP shit, which is really annoying. But we have less players doing that now, I'd say. And we have some really strong players overall, really strong showing in Duel. It's too bad that it is such a shit show. And, it just shows when players like Rainian or players like, what's his name? kumais with his Bastet or something, or just like thwarted by a matchup, you know, an inferior player in a better matchup, like it can still happen so often, and it's just very frustrating. Or obviously like Rexy, when Rexy playing a lot of different types of stuff, encounters people where sometimes, you know, you just can't do it with your character, so. We both went with the same build here. I did go for Nemean instead of Breastplate here, despite Jacob's revelation, or the revelation I had because of Jacob doesn't live. You can use Tusky to tank tower, so if she was at one hit here, I would use Tusky and just go in for the 3. But she was not, so. Could have been done with the Shell and the Shield of Thorns, but I think she also still had her 3, so it might have just been a waste of an ultimate.
This gets to the point.
That ward's doing a lot for us. Good thing we got out when we did, because he came back fast. He must have thought I was rushing Bull Demon down. Which I definitely couldn't have done in that state, though. Artemis suffers from not really being able to ult the Bull Demon either. You know, she'll, wait, does it even do damage to, nearest enemy god, right? Does it not do damage to other types of enemies? I feel like it doesn't. See, she's just peddling so much damage into us. I think she just has a much better neutral game in general. Maybe late game Artemis, though.
Get out of it.
Oh, oh my
Crime
god.
of murder.
That was scary as hell. But yeah, because I kind of choked it for a second there. When I hit her with the boar, I didn't immediately react and trap her like I should have. I waited too long because I was a little afraid of the situation I was in. I wasn't sure if the boar was going to hit her, and I thought I might have already killed myself too. Because I reacted a little slowly in the position in general, but luckily we had just enough there, and more luckily we had creeps there that were body blocking for us, so it worked out really well.
Always be prepared.
We got a little lucky in the position. Once Artemis gets lifesteal, like I said, Devo Gloves would be really helpful on her. Lifesteal on auto attack based gods that have steroids like Artemis' 2, which gives her, what, 80% attack speed. It's just crazy. You know, she gets so much lifesteal that you can't really combat with without a ton of anti-heal. And especially in ADC Ditto, you're not able to get that anti-heal for quite a little while.
Keep watch, little ward.
So now we'll go into Aussie to try to get that, both attack speed and the lifesteal going. Yeah, she's probably the easiest character to over cap on attack speed with, getting 80%. Actually, I'm not sure how much Mercury gets. It's lagging a little bit here. I think Tusky used to take off backdoor protections, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't now. Oh my god. Let's test it. Just nah, he doesn't. But it's still some damage, actually. Use your 2 and you get quite a bit off of it. Yeah, definitely something. I mean, it's a long time that he tanks it. We just got half of that Phoenix. But we may have given her Bull Demon here. She should just go straight to Bull Demon. Looks like she wants to try to chase me, see if my blue buff's open. Okay, she's taking that. But yeah, so definitely the bigger prize was definitely the Bull Demon there. She should have recognized in that circumstance that I was too low. And that I was forced to run away, not just back. So it would take me a while to get over to the Bull Demon if she just went on it there. And her being an ADC and Medusa at that, you know, she's got a lot of potential to kill that thing. Can't even salt. We'll look to force the Bull Demon ourselves here. I'm sure she'll come though. She's been pretty wary of it. Whoops. Wow, she's not doing much damage to us right now. Oh, she tried to come in on it, and we got her.
That's Rampage.
Shoutouts to Tusky. I figured that might happen. His range is pretty wide, you know, so a lot of people might not recognize that they're still in danger. What he tried to do there, I think he wanted to immune Tusky with his ult, but he actually stayed too far out of range while using his ultimate to absorb Tusky there. It would have been a good play. It definitely should have been a play there.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Absorb Tusky with his ultimate and then just try to zone me out. But yeah, I actually forget now if Tusky does affect minions or not, if he would hurt the Bull Demon. It's a tough call between Shin size and an anti-heal item here.
Always be prepared.
But I guess I could just go Chins for now. She'll have, if she gets Aussie, it's annoying. It's always annoying when you're in a circumstance like that where, you know, you are ahead of them, so you can't tell if you need to counter build or not. And the question is always, you know, do you counter build? Predicting what they're gonna go, potentially wasting your gold and, you know, wasting what could have been a more effective item slot, or do you go with what is, you know, just objectively stronger? I figure in this case, with anti-heal, you know, if I went Toxic Blade, she could recognize not to go Aussie there. She could then say, okay, I don't need to go Aussie and I'll waste his item slot. So, right? I mean, I figure it might as well go Chin size here. Let's see. He might do damage to this. Nope, he did damage to her though. Oh my god, that is it. Wow, just like that. We were able to give so much pressure just off of that first blood. I'll be honest, he didn't play that like terribly. He just really got out ADC'd and he got a couple of really unlucky positions. Dashing into that trap and then getting body blocked by my creeps. That was really unfortunate.